I don't have any certificates in cooking. It's all self-taught. I've learnt a lot from my mother and father. I've learnt a lot from different chefs that have come into my businesses. I've employed a lot of chefs and I've learnt a lot from them as well. So I bought my first business when I was 18, and I got to know all the customers. I knew all their meals and I didn't need paper or pen. I just remembered everything. My opportunity was to open my first hamburger restaurant. So it was the first BYO burger restaurant in New Zealand at the age of 18. I had that for 6 years and then decided that I'd had enough. Then I went to Christchurch, and I think the youngest person to own 2 food outlets. First one in Christchurch in one of the food courts, because back in the 80s they're really new. Nobody knew about them. So someone in Melbourne flew over and headhunted me to run one of the businesses. So then I opened a fish restaurant, and I also opened a burger restaurant. So I do know what I'm doing when it comes to food. You can put me in any place and I can just look at it and go, I can do this, even if I've never done it before. Absolutely got a lot of passion. Yep. And I like to eat out all the time. I like food. As you can see, I love food. Because you never trust a skinny chef. And I came back to New Zealand in the 90s, and I opened Sophie's Café in 1991. So I had that for 25 years. And the reason I'm in Australia now is because we had the Christchurch earthquake in 2011, and I had 3 restaurants, 3 Sophie's cafes, and probably about 40 staff, but we lost the cafes because of the earthquake. So I flew to Perth, and it's very hard because, when you've been a business operator for that long, do you want to work for someone else? So I did it for, a couple of years just to, rest. But when you have that passion to own your own business, and you see other people's mistakes, then I open another one. I open another business behind the back of a pub, and the man that owned the business said to me, nobody can run this because every time we've opened it, they only last 3 months. So I was there for 4 years. Yeah, and then because once the challenge is over, then I need to move. So then I moved from Perth, I moved to Adelaide, and I found another business that was very, very run down, and turned it around. And you sit there, you talk to the customers, and you ask them what they want. You ask them what they like to eat, not what I want to eat, because I can cook anything. So you ask everybody that comes in, and I don't just pick certain categories of people. It's like at Sophie's Cafe, any cafe that I've owned, everybody is somebody. So I look after everybody. And some people like toasted sandwiches, some people like hot dogs, other people like big meals, and some people just want to sit and talk. So you've got to cater for everybody. I do a lot of Facebook, I do a lot of Google Maps. Whenever we're out, we always promote the cafe. If I'm eating somewhere else, I always go, come and have coffee at my place. Because you can never be too scared to promote your own place. And it's almost like jumping out on the road the other day to you. It's like, how else are people going to get to know me? It's like, you have to put yourself in that position, don't be scared. Don't ever be scared. There was a really good saying when I was growing old, when I started my very first business. The lady said to me, steal the fear and do it anyway. So, and I've always remembered that.